Hi there, my name's Jane DeVay, and today I want to give you some tips on relief from anxiety. One of the first things I want to say is anyone who has any sort of anxiety is learning to realize that you can't control everything. Coming to terms with the fact that you can't control what goes on out there is actually a really big one. It's a real biggie for you. The only thing you can control is you and your thoughts. So that is my first thing, coming to terms with that. Now, other things I would say is exercise, a really good one for not just people with anxiety, but for everyone. At this present time, there are lots of things that we can't do. Not everybody wants to go to the gym because they're worried about the COVID, or they I had a dance class I used to do every week, which at the moment is not possible. So, but we can all go for a walk, a nice brisk walk. Could be round the local park. It could just be round your estate or your road, anywhere, and I say a nice brisk walk. Some people like to run or jog. I don't do running. As I would say, I don't do running, but a nice brisk walk is great. You're getting some exercise, the blood is pumping around your body, it's great. Gives you a few endorphins, a feel good factor, fantastic. If you can go to the gym or you like to, that's superb too. Another way is doing Pilates or yoga, and in with the yoga and the Pilates and stuff is actually learning to breathe. Breathing is, it sounds silly, doesn't it, that you say learning how to breathe, but just learning to breathe nice deep breaths in through the nose, which is, and then slowly out through the mouth. It's a very good way of calming yourself, calming your inner self. So hi Hannah. Yes, so that is it's a really good thing to do. So if you want to incorporate that with, like I say, music or Pilates or something like that, that's great because you've got the meditation in there. And with meditation, it can be just taking some time for yourselves, some quiet time, nice breathing, listening to some music. You can follow something again online that gives you, that gives you something to follow with the breathing and some sort of meditation. So that's fantastic. Avoiding alcohol and caffeine. Don't be having any of the high energy drinks. They're not good for you anyway, but if you have any sort of anxiety, they can be real big triggers, so lay off those. But if you just give yourself sort of 3 or 4 weeks where you avoid alcohol and caffeine, see whether that actually affects your sleep. You may then realize, actually, I have been sleeping better, and that could be one of the connections. Sleep obviously is really important. If you don't have enough sleep, you can become anxious, and then you can become anxious because you can't sleep. It really is quite a bit of a circle there. So looking at your intake of alcohol and caffeine and what you eat. Eating not so many takeouts, less processed foods, that's good. And the other thing is drinking plenty of water. I use one of these bottles because I find I monitor it better, and I try to drink at least 2 of those a day. Obviously good for hydration, good for cleaning out all the toxins in your body. So keeping well hydrated, plenty of water. Like I say, if you do it in a bottle like that, you can just monitor what you drink. So that is a nice tip. Another one, not everybody likes to do this, but is to journal how you feel. So you might just want to put down what you do every day. It doesn't have to be a lot, but it might be just journaling how you're feeling. And that is actually quite useful for future, because you can look back. And so then you could look back and see, oh, actually, that time that I didn't drink alcohol, or I didn't drink coffee, or I ate properly, I found I slept better, or I felt better. You will find some sort of connections, and that is a useful thing. And also to see how far you've come. If you look back a year from now and you think to yourself, wow, I really am in a much better place. So it's just recognizing your own self and your journey and and how far you've come. So those are some little simple tips. Like I say, they're good practice if you can do some sort of exercise, eat well and avoid alcohol and caffeine for a while, do some sort of meditation. With the exercise, like I say, yoga or Pilates, something like that. Journaling, and one of the other ones is having a laugh. Find something that makes you laugh. It might be just playing with your children, or you might have young children, and it might be just watching cat videos on YouTube. But find something that makes you laugh, that lifts your soul, and that is such a good thing for anybody, not just someone who struggles with anxiety. So anyway, those are a few tips. Thank you very much for listening. I hope they're useful, and I will speak to you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye.